Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? I hope you all are having an amazing time. Let me pull up the chats of both of the chats. And you might be wondering why am I pulling up? It's because I need to read y'all's messages. I'll sure be wondering. Let's see. Pull this up. I usually get people from shorts, but I also check the others once in a while. Actually, for this one, I'm gonna default to the main live stream because that is a better screen. Okay. Yep. Let us get into this now. Now, Ice Climbers versus Ike is a really weird matchup, and here's why. Ike wants to swing his big sword down. And Ice Climbers wants that grab. Wants their opponents to land them stupidly, and once those up tilts. So as Ice Climbers, you're parry fishing. If they're doing either really bad nairs or they're doing predictable nairs on your shield, you want to parry that shit. And it was bad enough. I think they just like nair them out of shield. Um, but you want to go for those bigger punishes. You want to get that grab, or that up tilt. Depends how close they are whenever they land, of course. And then here's the really awkward part. If the ice climbers is smart, the really scary thing is honestly first getting up into the air safely. Um, you have to horizontally be quite a distance away from them because what they can do on reaction is they can just like swing it up air. If you're gonna go for a falling nair and they know you like going for falling nair, the moment they see that jump up, they can simply go for up air and you eat like 20 and then you cry yourself to sleep. The other thing is that if you go for a tomahawk grab and they know you're gonna go for a tomahawk grab, they will let you grab Nana, and then Popo will go F smash, and then you cry yourself to sleep. Honestly, I don't know how this matchup is at high level, but I feel like it'll be pretty even. I think it really depends on the Ice Climber's tech skill. Um, like Ice Climbers, of course, has to work harder. Um, but they have more potential, and once you unlock that potential, then like has to start working harder. This is this is JoJo, so and Lambert, and they're both my students now. But yeah, I'm interested to see. First of all, Lambert's tech skill with ice climbers. I can't do ice climber stuff. I'm just aware of them, and I also really want to see how JoJo shield pressures. I don't think Ike is even their main. I think this might be a canon pick from JoJo. Three, two, one. PS2. I actually I'm actually not a fan of the stage for ice climbers because you want to be in their face as soon as possible. And the other thing is that PS2 has a smaller height blast zone, so you die earlier to the near up air. So like small battlefield is larger, battlefield's larger. The battlefield can be kind of scary. So you would preferably if you have this over small, go small. But I think other than that, it just stage doesn't matter too much. How would you just take 40? You ran off and shielded? Yeah, so there you can get like a very safe nair. You can just go. You can just like fall off the platform and go, I'm gonna nair. And they either have to hold W and shield it, which they won't get close enough in time if they commit to the shield, or you'll get like a better nair. Like no matter what, you're getting a decent nair. The other thing is just like commanding space. You're immediately going, this is my center. You're gonna have to deal with it. Um, okay. Now the ice climbers are separated. Even though normally the blue one is Popo, they've changed the skin, so you have to target the blue one. Here I just want to see a forward air into Nana. You targeted the wrong one, sir. Okay. Here's the number one rule about fighting ice climbers. Genuinely, if you see an opportunity like that, you just go for Nana. Unless if Popo's at high percent. But the thing is that you have to worry about. You have to still respect their defensive options. From Nana, they're just trying to get to Popo as fast as possible. So you just whack them away first. And instead, now they're all grouped up together. You got Nana. You got 8%. How good was that up? How I actually really liked that. I really liked that up. I think no matter what, you catch one of them. You reacted to the jump. Unfortunate. I don't know what you tried doing there. Okay, that counter don't counter that move. You are in more lack and hit stun from countering it than just getting hit by it. And you'd be further away from them. The thing is like, even if you're in the corner, as Ike here, what are you really scared of? The only thing you're really scared of is back air. So you just have to respect the back air, and the only reason you have to respect back air in the first place is if they're close enough to you to do a back air. So honestly, like, yeah, don't be afraid of getting hit by that ice. Oh, for counter. Especially because of how close they were. There, you just grab them. You just grab them. And they just did a smash attack, and earlier they also shielded. You just go for the grab. Go for the grab, you keep separating them. Or what you do, here's another thing you can do if you don't want to target that, is the moment you did that roll and you see that smash attack, I'm dash attacking blue guy over there. That separate you're gonna be in the corner or you're gonna be on ledge, but like even if you die, removing Nana removes so much, like half of their damage, so much of their recovery. It's just like a solo Popo is a bottom one character. Solo Popo is the only non-viable character. Maybe Pikminless Olimar, but I don't really count that. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, you're desynced right now. Lambert, that was fucking gross. That hurt. Like, I'm Gordon Ramsay, and I just saw the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I can't explain it. I don't even know a single goddamn ingredient. Ooh, wait. Couldn't you have kind of grabbed there? Oh, yeah. I don't think they were expecting it. Oh, the Nana parried it, not Popo. Yeah. Honestly, making them respect this Blizzwall is very good. They also shouldn't be getting this close. I think they're drifting in a little bit too much, but it's pretty awkward for them to deal with this. Um, but yeah, you gotta respect that verticalness. Horizontally, you're fucking them up right now. You gotta respect when they start going vertically, because Ike loves stashing up, or if he's like below, if he's like above someone, I mean, he'll just like do like falling there. Although I don't know why they did down there. It won't ever kill. Nair could combo into up air at least, or like forward air, and y'all be screwed. You went the wrong way. The moment I see this, do not do any attack. Go for the grab. You are Popo. I don't know how much stuff you know, but even if you don't know any of the bullshit, you always go for the grab. Here's especially at low level. Whenever the people with a move, they either spot dodge or they shield, and y'all are both shielders. Like, just if you don't know what to do in this scenario, like don't do a tilt attack. Just retreat. Just back up, because that FTL is not safe on shield. Um, but also Nana and Popo don't have the greatest out of shield options, so I just back up. I back up. I'm still gonna be in your face, but I want a little bit of room. Because right now, what I don't want happening is I don't want myself getting back thrown and then them dash checking my popo. Not my popo, my name. I'm getting those names mixed up. But they could, if they grabbed me, they could grab me, the actual player, throw me behind, and now I'm stuck with a horrible recovery. And then they can either grab my Nana the other way, or they can like dash check it. Not a really good scenario. And if I lose a stock here, I have a lead, but it's not like a monumental lead. Instead, okay, why are you doing two down tilts, Persky? Why are you doing two down tilts? Why are you back airing there? Okay. What? Why? What? Okay. Okay. Jojo, I got so excited I saw that sword move. I'm like, oh, there he's going in for mid tech. You don't need to respect that side B whatsoever. You just forward air them. Forward air them. Go off stage and forward air them. Or you could have done an F tilt there too. Um yeah, you can't dash check them. That's not your turn. Um Lambert, grab there. Grab. You have better shield options. Okay, even if you hit that side B, even after that BS I've seen, grab's just always better. Because you can throw them backwards and then they're off stage and they're Ike. So if you can like forward air like the tip of their recovery, they'll just die. Um, like if they have no jump, even if you don't get the spike, because I believe Popo's forward air does not spike, you would just kill them. Unless the tip is like insanely high. I'm talking about if, like the tip is like near a ledge. I loved that down smash. That down smash is great. Here you can do two things. You can up smash and make them cry, or you can grab. Actually, what direction are you facing? Okay, you can't grab. You just up smash here. Why are you sniping? Up with rage, up smash is it's ludicrous. You just missed out. I think on like 30%. I might be overestimating a little bit, but it's a lot of damage. Oh yeah, up smash will have done more. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. Why'd you die there? I think if you did something better on shield. Ooh, the parry. Ooh, yes, that's how we play the matchup. Okay, now you grab. Nah, they shielded again. You got grab. They're shielder. Y'all are both shielders. Okay, here, ice just jack shit. Actually, ice covers one option. Ice covers them not doing anything, like not doing uppy, and not doing sipey. You punish them waiting to do the uppy, and guess what? If they start up the uppy there, um, well, first of all, let's just address the elephant in the room. That ain't launching them anywhere. Even if they get hit by it, they can still recover just fine. Even without a jump, they can recover just fine. Ice barely sends anywhere. It's mainly a jump eater. Um, and it's not helping at all in this situation. Here, honestly, once I see that side B, I'm genuinely going underneath that PS2 platform. I'm going as far right as I can possible. Because I'm going to punch them landing on that platform. And if they go any further, they're either getting sent hell off stage or they're getting sent in the corner. They let go of it early. Um, this whole thing's still punishable. You need to do full hop there if you want to hit it. Yeah, they landed. They immediately up there. They shielded, and then now they're down here and they shielded too. You gotta punish the shields. Hash pale. Yo, what's going on? I am a VOD reviewing some students of mine. How is your day going? Huh? Bye? Okay. Low key valid. That's valid. Ooh. How dog water was snare? Oh, that's not even in there. Um, yeah, I understand why you went for the up smash, but that was a little bit too safe. And the thing is, I don't. They have to hit it like hella high on your shield, just like the main issue. And they hit it pretty high on your shield. They actually that's like actually like a decent fair on your shield. This guy has gotten hit multiple of his aerials auto canceled. I don't think he plays Ike. Jojo a go go. I've talked to him before, but I don't think he plays. I don't remember him ever being an Ike player. Jojo a go. I don't feel bad if he's okay. Yeah, he's not an Ike player. He's been playing since 2020. Did not know that. But yeah, this he's not an Ike player. You can just tell by this gameplay. I'm not saying he's bad, but you can tell. Okay, there. After that side B, you up yeah shield. Because look, they got. Did you shield? Did you let go of shield? I forgot. Yeah, you mash something, but like that up you would come out faster. He is not respecting your mashing. Stop doing stuff. Actually, let me rephrase this. It is working versus them, therefore continue to do it. But be aware, it versus 99% of people, it's a shitty option. And he caught on. He baited it. So we're seeing conditioning right here. He conditioned the side B and a shield, and you went, nah, not today, broski. You're getting hit. That is peak gameplay right there. And you go for the border. Oh, he cowered out. He's not comfortable with his character. Okay, now they side B your shield. What do you do? I guess it's he had to mash something. If that's generally that unsafe on shield, my bad. How fast is side B? It has to be like frame 12 or at minimum. Why are you icing here? The moment you see that jump, you're respecting the side B. You gotta respect the side B. And ice does not respect side B. And you get hit by it. There's literally only one reason to jump over there. Because if they're going for the up B, it's just stupid. You can just hit him with ice, or even if they get close enough to actually up B, whenever they do up B, you can just forward air them. It's kind of awkward as ice climbers, but another thing you can do is you can jump above where their head's gonna be, and then you can swing down. I don't think he has a hitbox directly on top of him. If he does, I apologize. I'm dog water. Okay, there we go. Now, you have a horrible time recovering. You use your jump. Um, you want to react in that moment. You want to react to them jumping. Save your resources. But now you commit to it first, and they barely got that. They barely got that. Okay, now they jumped. I'm pretty sure they jumped. Let's go back and let's watch that. Yeah, they jumped. So you know they're going for a side B. And there's only two good areas where they're going to side B. They're either gonna side beam while they're hella up there, and they're probably gonna land on that like other on the PS2 platform on the other side or like near that area. They're either gonna land on the platform above you. Um, and this is assuming they know like how far they have to go, or they're gonna try grabbing ledge. If you think they're gonna try grabbing ledge, um, honestly, I don't know what you do, but let if we don't know what to do, here's what we do. I am making sure they don't land on that platform above me, because I know their ass wants to nair me. That is Ike's game plan. So I am just gonna wait there, and then the moment I see them shoot, I am mashing up smash. Oh, and by mashing up smash, what works there? Up air, up air. No, you do it in time. Yeah, at that point, he's just kind of mashing on you. And, that game attack finally, let him get off, but like, I don't think that was an intentional game attack. I think you're just shing buttons. Okay, now let's look at game number two. And I'm probably not gonna watch the whole thing. I'm looking for specific changes or similarities between them. So let's don't go PS2 again. Please don't go PS2 again. Every game I bought with you is on fucking PS2. Okay, the stage. I don't know. Like, I get it if you're going for those forward edge guards for going town, but you're not. You hit one, it was really easy, and you still like somehow messed it up. Um, so as JoJo here, don't go town versus Ice Climbers. If PS2 was open, go PS2. It does not matter if you lost on there. Go for it. Um, and if you're not comfortable with the near up air stuff, just go to small. Small's always a good neutral stage. Um, the thing is, I don't understand why you jump here. You, anytime I jump, I ask myself why, and if there isn't a why, I do not do it. Or I go, hey, I probably shouldn't do that. Then every character, for the most part, wants to play pretty grounded. There's like a couple of exceptions, like Puff, but even them, there's a reason they're jumping. What kind of pressure are you putting on from that jump over there? None. There's no pressure being put on from there. Um, and I get it, your best options as like are in the air, just like ice climbers' best options are on the ground. But jump is more committal than doing nothing. Think about it. Or walking. Walking is not committal whatsoever. Jump, you are committed to that jump. You are in the air for a decent period of time. Even your fox and you fast fall as soon as possible. That's like half a second of being in the air. That is a commitment. You cannot make commitments if there's no reason to make a commitment. Like it is just nothing. Just play grounded. Okay. Okay, so we shielded, dashed forward, and shielded. And what were you reacting to? Okay. You see up tilt. You could see that up tilt. You can see that even if you don't know that's exactly up tilt, you can see them attacking while they're on the ground. There as I'm landing on your ass, I'm on air. That move is -5. Um or because of how they're positioned, I can check if they know that they can F smash me for grabbing. Actually, the red one is Popo, so that's actually the perfect grab. This is such a perfect grab. You can either go down and nair, or you can grab Popo. I don't like having to change the colors. It's already confusing enough. Uh, it makes this VOD review so much harder. Um, but you can just go down in there, or you can grab them, and then you can separate them. Now, are you gonna get much from that separation? No, but you're still separating them, and there's still an opening. Like you can probably get a dash check on Nana. But yeah, instead you jump over them, no fast fall, and you just eat up air. This whole thing, I hope you get punished harder. They messed up their punish. Um, if you hit that up air, here's what I want you to do. Another one. Immediately jump. Don't land again. I understand why you wanted to land again. Because if you land this up air, you can get another up air into potentially another up air. Um, and you will get this like platform reset. And also I think if this was that was intentional, the thought process behind it was, I think that's good. But it doesn't work on this kind of player. I think one, you kind of just messed it up. Because if we look back at it, I don't think you fast fell. Like let's go back and analyze it. Okay, you fast fell. You did it kind of late. You did a dash before you jumped. There, you just want to instantly jump. Your airspeed's actually pretty good. It's pretty comparable to your like ground and airspeed are pretty similar for ice climbers. So you don't even need to do like the best hurry up of the dash. You can just immediately jump. I think we dash anyway. Let me go back literally like 2 seconds. I'm being so like okay, I don't think I if you did dash it's very slight. But that asphalt definitely could have been faster. I think the push might have been nano landing. But yeah, you could have fast fell a little bit faster. And also that just takes time. Going training mode, just practice fast falling. I do a lot of box controller. I think it's one of the things I'm actually better at with box controller than Procon. I'm way better about intentional fast falls. Fast falling on Procon kind of feels awkward, but I can just like hit a button to fast fall. You still have to time it right, but I don't know. Especially because I'm also like trying to drift and stuff, but I can drift pretty easily while fast falling during my combos. The only thing is I sometimes accidentally get down air if I hold down for too long. But okay, yeah, you can't dash check Shun. Your your dash check is not really that good. You don't really get much off of it. Uh, it's like a desperate kill move. Just play your ground game plan. Okay, let's see. Go for the edge guard. This is one of the things that we are looking for. Can that two frame? Why did you go for the side beat? No, 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 no. Lambert, don't. No. If you see a giant sword, do not run into it, please. You can just react. You can take a little bit of time. They weren't currently pressuring you while you're in the air. Just take your time. You don't need to rush into it immediately. Let me check sub goal. Okay. Ooh. Why are you down airing there? You can't drift that far. Please stop. Oh, that's why. I zoomed in. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I actually hit the full screen. I don't remember at which point. I think I only did it for like a minute or so. Yeah, not even a minute, so I'm not too worried about it. And half that time I was just looking at the dash. Ooh, the ice finally hit. That hit at like the perfect angle. Here, honestly, if your shield tilting, I don't remember offhand for this or not. Because you know they have to up after that. So I'm just dashing forward. I'm holding shield, and I'm hoping they mess up. They didn't mess up that time, but you got the punish anyway. Why are you going to platform? Why are we going in the air? Why are we jumping? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Your whole game plan as Ice Climbers is playing on the ground. All your good shit, other than up air, is on the ground, and you ain't pressuring up air from up there. I don't know what you think you're trying to do. I think you're trying to stop invincibility. Worst case scenario, I just shield and put Nana in front of you so you can F smash him for being a dum dum, or so you at least don't get grabbed. Because he doesn't have like a shield break. The only move that has a decent amount of shield damage is like maybe back air, maybe forward air. That shit just like 30%. Like I won't shield poke. First one won't shield poke if you have like a decently healthy shield. Yep. Okay. Let's look at this. So they hit you. You commit to side B. You're in the air. The moment you see something, just nair. Because your nair is also pretty safe on shield. And you know they if they're on the ground a lot, they like shooting. So in that moment, you just nair. And also probably might have saved you from that up air. I'm not 100% sure. Here, okay, we really need. You can't be mashing hits in JoJo. Okay, now I'm gonna count how much percent you will get on this stock from having a popo. You're being a nuisance. I'm gonna say that as like 4%, and and it stops the uppy, and you got that, and you got an up air, and oh, bro, you not killing in there, I think it costed you the stock. You lost out on the kill because of the blizz. You took like an extra 7% from the side B, and then you got like hella comboed by the uppers. You gotta stop managing hits. You gotta think about your hits. I get it. You have a big sword, but big swords can miss too, and it ain't covering the whole stage. Okay, I'm gonna skip to this last stuff. Oh, you little cheeser. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip a little bit. Okay, so there's 23 minutes left of this. What is he? Does he rage quit? What do you do to this poor man? Uh oh. Uh oh. Uh oh. Uh oh. Uh oh. Uh oh. 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 Okay. Let's analyze this. Let's analyze this whole thing. So you got the kill. Let's see what you do. You run, dash away, and then immediately dash into him. You know the scary guy who can zero death you. I don't think Lambert knows his zero deaths, but don't run into him. And then you roll because you immediately realize your mistake because you weren't thinking about that movement at the time. And then you dash away, and then you try going back towards him. That was really sloppy movement. Okay, let's see what happens here after. I think that might have been true. Or you mashed Nair for like a frame. Okay. And then you immediately air dodge if you're no longer being pressured. And that whole there's like a decent chunk of time where you're actionable, and you went, nah, I'm not gonna swing my sword this time. So they up smash you because they saw you weren't swinging your big sword around because you're usually masher. Then you did a really bad down air. Um, it could have worked if they drifted in a bit more, but they had no reason to. So they hit you with a forwarder, and then you side beam, and you got scared about the ice blocks, which you can hit away. Um, and here's the thing: if you hit something with side beam, You can recover after. You can do not be after. This is clear character experience. Inexperience, I mean. Um yeah, I think this VOD review is mostly gonna be useful for Lambert, not JoJo. Because I feel I can't criticize a character you don't really know how to play that well. Um and that's okay. That's like me VOD reviewing my Ryu. I can't play Ryu for jack shit. There's no point. Um you really need to think about your swinging though, JoJo. And Lambert, I think you overall played it well. I think you just need to realize when something is working but is still considered stupid. Um, I think working on those festivals could be a little bit helpful. And honestly, just stop with the side Bs. The side Bs are such a bad habit. Trying to think of anything else. Anything else I can input? I feel like you're so scared of losing the stock, you end up making it easier to lose your stock. Like, Psych, he wasn't that good at edge guarding you. I would say he wasn't that good at like anti-airing you necessarily. Like usually that's an easy time, but I felt like he was kind of struggling. But especially on that one stock where you ran away, left your game con, jumped onto the platform, then double jumps from there and side beam is like I think you're just too stressed. Um, Just like if you think about it, yes, you're running away, but in the end, you're gonna overall be in a worse position than even if they grabbed you. Like I think you need to think about what you're realistically scared of from a character instead of I'm at high percent, I need to run. And Ice Climber doesn't really need to run. Um, in the matchups he needs to run, he can run. Like this is all grounded. Because once again, jumps are very committal. They're broken in this game compared to other games. You can get in the air pretty fast. Also takes a while to get back down. Now I'm gonna talk about Mario LC versus Chroma BPT. Okay, first of all, low key Kirby, not a cool dude. I don't like that guy. I fought top tier once with me Gunner, and I didn't know he was more of the problem. Oh, there's a lot of audio. Also, the first time I opened this video, this guy scared the crap out of me. Actually, is that the players or is that the commentators? I don't know. But they scared me. Zoom in, please. Oh, they're the players. Mario LC, if that's you, my bad. Zoom in, I can't not review this small screen. Okay. My bad, Mario. It's my bad. Okay. So, you're on ledge. And you need to figure out how to get past this Kirby. You, uh, this is not a regrab, so you do have a decent bit of ledge invincibility. Now here's the thing, a lot of options you pick are invincible frame one. Like I think get up attack is invincible frame one. I think normal get up is invincible frame one. I think roll is invincible frame one. I don't know about jump. Jump I'm not nowhere on. But I think overall there's very good invincibility, and I'd wait and they're gonna continue mashing or just like stay in this area, I am not scared of rolling. A down tilt will not hit me. But say you do that and then you shield. And this is an issue. And why is this an issue? Because they are holding shield and the instinctive reaction should be, oh, they're shielding. I should either spend this time getting out of the situation because you're Pyramithra. You gotta remember that you're Pyramithra. The moment you're off stage, you're you're getting fucked. So you either roll and abuse the fact that you also have foresight. So if they back air you, you just go wee, like bitch. And then now they're in the corner and they're Kirby, and Kirby fucking sucks in the corner. To be quite frank, especially when you're freaking comboed. by Mithra, and they be put in disadvantage. Or you go, hey, they're shielding. I'm gonna grab them. I think those should be the instinctive reactions. Because here's the thing, you could up tilt. They jumped out of it, and you're like, yeah. Let's say hypothetically you up tilted there, and let's talk about that. If they shielded that, boom, you can just get back at it, and you're gonna have to go through a regrab, and it's just not a good time. If it does work out, you're gonna get your combo. You're gonna get like 30%. You're gonna reset back to neutral. Your overall is still down. There's more X factor in rolling here. There's more potential because you are putting them in a god awful position. And sometimes it doesn't matter about getting percent. Like to be quite frank, 30% is not that much. Pyric can down your Kirby at like 20 and then he'll die, especially without a jump. Um so I think honestly valuing putting Kirby in a worse position here is way more worth it. I think you end up going for the grab, but it was such a delayed reaction. Like you need to be looking at them while you're doing stuff from the ledge. Okay, now let's watch this disadvantage state. You got your jump back, you tried swinging at them. Hypothetically, let's say you hit this. You get 8%, but like roughly 8%, and then you just can try this down air again. And you are actually putting them barely higher in the air, like they still down air you. And if you missed, like you just did, what happens there? Well, you are a Pyramid threat without a jump, and you're gonna cry. And if you get edge guard here, I'm not gonna be surprised. Yo, hello, Jojo. Jojo a go go. The tag's fired. They messed up their edge guard, but you deserve to die here at 0. Now, I kind of like this down tilt. Except one issue, I don't like how close you were. And you didn't react to the fact down tilt hit him. I assume, I don't know what controller he used. But if you use Procon, I highly recommend turning on Rumble. I don't personally use it myself, but if you struggle with reacting to hitting people, turn on Rumble. It can be pretty helpful. Also, listening for audio cues can also be pretty helpful because humans can react faster if we listen to stuff compared to seeing it because our eyes kind of fucking suck. How did they get out of the corner here? Like, what did you do? You did down tilt, you shielded, and then you did a jab. I don't know what move. It was either jab or grab, and you dash back. You got dash back a little bit further. I think their Mithra's dash is actually kind of mid. So you're have to be a little bit more conscious about that. And who are you air dodging against? Oh, you did okay. You did a jump and an air dodge, so you wasted both of your precious resources because you didn't land on the ground yet. So this is the freest down tilt or dash attack. They're probably gonna dash attack. But if they down tilt, you're risking getting F smashed and you're gonna cry. Um, they didn't react whatsoever. They did eventually, but they took a little bit too long. I think honestly they're just looking at themselves in that moment and weren't expecting that thing to happen. Very good combo of up tilt and back air. Now up tilt, you see how it hits? It also hits in front of them. That also you can't dash in. Um, he is a masher. You have to figure out if they're willing to anti-air you and how. So whenever I'm in this situation, I either shield, F tilt, or I jump over them. And most time I'm gonna be jumping over them because Kirby has a hard time doing it. And the main way how they anti-air people is they preemptively jump. They see you on the ground in this situation and go, "I'm gonna jump" because I know they probably want to jump. They haven't seen the jump yet. They're just gonna try covering it. This player doesn't go for that. They jumped, but they're a little bit late for that. They're doing it reactionary. It's a reaction. They are reacting to it. And you got some damage, and now you can frame trap because they're out of air dodge. You can do an up tilt, but you weren't prepared for that. You weren't prepared for the frame trap. You panicked, and then you went for a dash check, which missed. Um, and that's unfortunate because you could have gotten a decent lead back from that. shield, they've been doing a lot of up tilt in place. So I honestly don't know why you're shielding there. You're Pyramithra. You can just you're faster. You can run away. So don't be afraid to run away if you're that scared. Because the dash check is not catching up to you. Or you can F tilt in place, and Kirby can't do much about it. Now you're off stage. Did you use your jump and then up B? Yeah, you don't have to burn your jump here. You can just up B. That was a weird hammer from them. Uh, Up tilt also covers a really good amount horizontally. But also like that nice vertical. Okay, you got edge guard finally. You probably should have got edge guard in the very beginning, but you did not, and we should be grateful for that. When does I don't think up tilt up air is like ever the optimal combo at this percent. I think up tilt is like almost always true. And then you go for back your stuff. And if you think you are done getting said up airs, then you go for back airs, and then you down tilt the shoe. Ooh, combos. Oh, you ate 50. You ate 50. What the fuck? Combo, stop it. What? Did that hit? What? Okay, I might have just learned something. It swings twice. Low key, you're the better player for shielding that. I was not aware of this. I don't play Kirby's who hammer. I'm saving that for my pocket Kirby. So I just got dropped some knowledge. Ooh, damage. Ooh. Now here you want to go for a down air, and that's fine. Uh, if you went for that down air in that situation, worst thing that's happening is you're getting get up attacked. Um, I think they're gonna immediately grab the ledge. To be quite frank. Let's see. Nice up tilt from you. That covers a lot of space. Yeah, that's perfect. Do F tilt, and the only thing they can do to get out of that situation is the jump. Up tilt can't cover that, but they're pretty floaty, so they can't get back on the ground pretty safely. So that F tilt's almost always safe. Very good frame trap. Um, okay, I need to talk about this situation. Your shield, you gotta be expecting something. There's no reason to shield unless you're expecting something. So either if you weren't expecting that, back the fuck away. Just back up. Go hold up. Actually, I'm a really big fan of that jump usage. Because look, by the time, let's see. Yeah, they're in this situation. By the time you commit to the jump, you haven't seen the rings yet, but I'm off for like a literal frame or two. Um, and yeah, this in this situation, they can no longer anti-air you. But okay, I thought you side beat at first. I thought the first time I watched you side beat. That was perfect. Perfect recovery. You recovered against Kirby. This is a yippee. And then you shielded. But you didn't hold on to the shield. Because Kirby is a menace on shield. He is a menace to society. So you can't shield. You gotta walk away. Even as Robin, who moves slower than Kirby, walk away. But that matchup's also a bit different. And unfortunate, you couldn't really do much once you committed to the side B. You're kind of forced to use the side B to be quite frank. Uh-oh, you're eating damage. Oh, you fell out of the forwarder. They dashed forward. Let's see, how did they land that dash forward? Okay. I guess they didn't. I thought they got a grab. They just caught you with an up tilt. That up tilt's huge. Okay, this is prime down air range. Prime down air. You want to kill them. You want to murder them. Or you side B. If you're not confident in down air, you side B. Give the dash check. That's all that matters. We got the kill. Okay, so when fighting Kirby, do not put yourself into the corner like that. You corner yourself, then shield it. And that's asking to get grabbed, and then you die because they do forward throw, forward air, random bullshit. Go. Oh, that was so good from them. I really liked that. That was just that was good option coverage. Why are we shooting here? Just run away. We auto canceled two moves on accident. Why we're shooting so much? You're treating Kirby as if you're high tier. I'm gonna go into the second game and I'm gonna see if this shield habit keeps happening. Because I think it's generally the main reason you're losing. Okay. That dash check missing is kind of weird. Why are we shooting so much in neutral? You gotta do like a standing F tilt. You can't if you're dashing away, you can't dash back into that exact same spot you were. If you're afraid of them running towards you. So the only reason you're dash back is because you're afraid of an overshoot. But dashing back towards them defeats the whole point of dashing back in the first place. I'd rather you stand still, not do that dash back in the first place and throw out an F tilt. What do you do out of shield there? I don't think you can. You could footstool them. I don't know if you get any punishes out of Slow Smither. Like, probably could have footstooled them, but that's another big reason why we don't shield. It's all of your good stuff out of shield or aerials. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that's gross. That's gross. We ban Chroma for committing war crimes. Oh yeah, I'm probably not gonna watch too much more of this one because generally this whole shield thing is, I think, ruining you so much. You're so scared of Kirby. So you could have just checked him. Okay, this shield, reasonable shield, and yeah, good. You jumped and you went the fuck away. That was perfect. Perfect use of shield. Oh, damage? Oh, I think we could have gotten a potential frame trap. Okay, that whole sequence was so scary, and I think you might die here. Okay, yeah, yeah. Let's go over that one more time. So you're gonna die finally. You can probably frame trap. You don't land on the platform, so you can probably do it down there. I don't know if that was what was attempted. I think you might have been able to do it down there. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Ignore me. Um, but I feel like that could have been a frame trap. But then you got forwarded, and you did that really bad thing where you jump at them and then you swing at them. There's a bit higher percent, so it made a little bit more sense. But then you didn't grab ledge, and you weren't looking. You hit them. You need to make sure you grab ledge. The moment you see it and suddenly grab ledge, you gotta look at yourself and figure out what the fuck's going on. Um, you did pretty late. Nah, this genuinely checkmate. This is checkmate. They did have like the perfect time because you panicked. And then what happened here? What happened? Literally, uh, yeah, this is perfect. And then you burnt your jump. Now, what could have happened is you could have drifted to the left, and then used your jump, and then did like a side B potentially. Um, you could have just gone really low and then didn't jump up B. But I'm not too confident that would work. This is a really rough situation for Powder with Run, to be quite frank. And then yeah, if there's something else you can do other than go for that uppy, you're gonna die anyway. But the other thing you fish for is footstool, because you can potentially kill them and potentially save yourself. Unless I don't think you could get that footstool there. You hit them. There's so many times where you hit them and then you go, what do I do? What do I do? You hit them more. Okay, you're doing dash back, dash forward, if they're shielding. That kind of makes sense because you don't really have good out of shield options. And you're pressuring them with the down tilt, that's good. And then you're shielding in front of their face. There's no reason to shield in front of their face. If you are expecting retaliation after you do a move and you're genuinely scared of it, you probably shouldn't go for that move in the first place. And I know you can make that adjustment because you're preemptively shielding. You are buffering that fucking shield. You are thinking about it. Okay, they messed up the combo and still got 30. That's kind of gross. I believe if you delay that roll, you might be able to get foresight. I'm not too sure of how foresight mechanics work. Let's trump. Uh oh. Uh oh. Oh, F tilt. Yeah, you hit him with F tilt and you just shouldn't pressure your shoe. You're you didn't put on your advantage shape more. Like you could have swung at them, done out like four there. You got this F smash, but it's not like it was true. I wish you went for down in there. That was also a pretty reasonable shield. That shield was pretty reasonable. You say rolled in front of your face. Oh, yeah, like you're getting pressured on shield so much, and your character's just not made it, with shield pressure. Your character's made to avoid it or outrange said shield pressure or parry. But even if you parry a move, it's not like that great. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I want you to play for like a day or two without the shield button. I think it will. And I think it'll make you like a much better player. Just play for a day or two on Elite Smash, grind it for an hour or two, and just turn on the shield button. The other thing is, I think you need to figure out what to do after you hit people, because there's so many times where you hit people and then you just look like a ghost. You don't know what to do. Um, and that let a lot of percent slip away from your hands. I'd also be a bit concerned about your jump usage off stage. Um, and I have to watch Vampire Mythos for how they play disadvantage off stage with a jump. Because I think it can help you a decent amount. That situation with like the down air shit, like that shit is fucked. MK Leo might get hit by the down air, but there is mix-ups you can do to make it slightly harder. And now the last VOD of the day. I am so cool and awesome and handsome. Now we're helping the Kirby, and I had to mute this. You might be wondering why. It's because this person talks. Um, I don't know what language. I listened for like half a second and immediately muted it, so it's not like I don't know what they could be speaking English. I just wasn't paying attention to that. Okay, so Mewtwo Kirby. Um, I have one achievement with my Mewtwo, and it's that I beat Richer, the Peach, who's like I think a top 50 Peach on Elite Smash with my Mewtwo. Um, I don't think I've played this matchup that much. Actually seems kind of annoying for Mewtwo. I think it's probably like annoying for both for different reasons. But I think some awkward parts is that edge guarding Mewtwo will be really awkward. If you're sent pretty far, you're just kind of fucked. You can like attempt kamikazing because of the tail. So how he edge guards people is he throws his tail at you. So if you catch out with an uppy, you can just kamikaze the both of you, which I think is pretty funny. Let's see. Shadow Ball, if you can absorb him and play like the stupid Shadow Ball stuff, I think that can be pretty good because you're forcing him to play slow. If you have a lead, he really struggles at dealing with Shadow Ball because his whole game plan, like he's made for like a fast glass cannon character, and he is a glass cannon, but his whole kit is defensive. He is a camper at heart. He wants to throw tiny shadow balls. And when you have an option that makes him have to question every time he hits that B button, it's a little bit tricky. I think crouching can also be really effective here, because it's really hard for me to then hit you, other than like down tilt. And they nerfed down tilt pretty hard in this game compared to Smash 4. So it's not like the busted tool used to be. Yeah, like they're playing it slow and methodical. I like this forward out of shield. Um, Projectiles usually in your face aren't that safe, but I think that was like barely safe enough, and that actually hits pretty low. I don't know if the animation's accurate to the hitbox, but that is a bit lower than I expected. Here, yeah, you can just jump away, or you can hit down and then do forwarder. Oh, that's another thing about this matchup. Shield pressure is really good versus Mewtwo. Because their out of shield high key sucks. If let's say you're down tilting their shield, and that's already like a pretty safe move on shield. Um, the other issue is that I believe you duck underneath F tilt. Oh, and their fastest like normal out of shield option is Nair, which you will avoid, except like the landing part. But it's so committal, you can just kind of shield it. Boom. Uh, I don't know where that happened. Kirby sucks, confirmed. Yeah, there's actually a pretty fucked up thing you can do. Okay, here, if you think, I are they forced? I think they're forced attack on here, and so they have to do something. Look how large they are before they tech. Here, you can go for a down air, and even if I think you can get high enough to do a down air. If not, my bad, ignore me. And there's more of an idea, but if you can get there in time and down air, that's so fucked. So even if they're shielding, um, like they kind of like tuck their tail, but while they like tech and stuff, their tail's just like completely out there. So I think you could potentially covered all three options with down air. The issues I don't know if you can get there in time. I'm kind of yapping. But it's so methodical. I get the idea for Shadow Ball. Just keep him in the corner though. Like I don't know how much you heal. I don't know if it changes. I know from like a couple things from Robin, he heals only like 1%. I don't know if that's consistent with all projectiles, but if so, you just keep them in the corner here. You have to respect teleport, and you have to be ready to react to teleport, and you have to respect Shadow Ball. Those are the two things you have to respect here. And this jump, the moment I see that jump, Mewtwo can pretty comfortably just teleport away, and get out of that corner. So you need to keep up this corner pressure. You can get closer if you want. But be prepared to dash check the other direction. That's like another awkward part. Mewtwo has the kit for it to play defensive and play like a little bitch, and like kind of get out of the corner versus these slow characters. It's just you need to see if they are willing to do it. Here, they went for a shitty anti-air. If you went for a forwarder there, that would have been a bit screwed. I don't know why they went for that nair. That nair is kind of shit. Um, but that tells you, hey, they're going for a dumb option. I need to respect that dumb option. I need to be a master at heart. Shadow Ball, I believe, can hit Ledge Hang. But I think if the spacing for it is pretty specific, it needs to be like basically fully charged. committing a lot of jumps. Ooh, I loved that. I liked that whole sequence, to be quite frank. Shielding in front of their face. So here's the awkward part about shooting in front of Mewtwo's face. First of all, his grabs are all really fucking good. They all do pretty good amount of damage, and down throw forwarder is a real combo. Um, Unfortunately, it's very scary. It won't kill like it will in Smash 4 until like higher percents, but I think it was in Smash 4 anyway. But yeah, his grabs are really good. There's also confusion, which isn't plus for Mewtwo early on, but here it would be plus. I think when they get like a true like a jab or something, puts you in a really awkward position where they have frame advantage. When usually in neutral, you're the one with the frame data. And the other thing is that think about their aerials. Mewtwo's not really gonna rising aerial the moment they see a shield. It's just very risky, and so they'll either back away, they'll grab you, or what they do is they'll nair on your shield, which you can punish with a nair of your own, but that's not really a good punish. And sometimes they can be awkward, and sometimes they might fast fall or whatever, and sometimes they might get less hits. Nair is overall a very weird move. Here, you landed. Here, honestly, they're not. I don't think they have a big shadow ball. So honestly, I don't get why you're shielding here. You're not scared of like a rising aerial. In this distance yet, like a frame or two before. So honestly, I just keep your ground here, not shield, and worst case scenario, you just mash it down tilt or two, but you get grabbed. And look how much damage you ate. Just look at that. Look at this damage. You go from 80 to 102. You eat 22%. Now you have to respect a lot of options. I know they want that shadow ball. They want that shadow ball kill, or they want to hit a forwarder. And inhale is committal. Yeah, jump above that. That's pretty good. Um, Honestly, I wish they held that shadow ball a little bit longer. Ooh, yeah. Now here's a couple things. You have to respect back air. You have to respect forwarder. And you have to respect confusion stalls. This is where Mewtwo loves bulk bullshitting you. This is his domain. So I want to see how you deal with this. There's a couple ways to handle this. They're all not that great because you're Kirby. And it's Mewtwo. But yeah, there's a few options. Okay, I like the idea, and I approve of the idea. That was from the ideas in my head. Because Rock cannot get back aired. If they're really risky, they can like go for like confusion out of that. But like, there's no reason to risk that. I like the down smash that he attempted. But yeah, that it's like a bit scary, but I think you overall did a good option. And then they F tilt. F tilt just grossly safe. Um, it's not like I don't think it's like crazily disjointed because it's with his tail, but it's basically a sword F tilt, a Dollar Tree Lucina F tilt, and it's strong. Yeah, and they teleport out of the corner. Um, a lot of characters like not a lot of characters, but like Mewtwo players love doing this because you're trying to get as much damage off as you can, and they're just trying to solve for Angel. So anytime I get off the platform, I'm like kind of like uh respecting it, and I'll either run up on their shield and then arc fire like with bounce arc fire behind myself, um, or I'll just try holding center for whenever I'm out of Angel invincibility, and I go, hey, I'll handshake with you. I won't have invincibility when we next scrap, but I get center stage. And Mewtwo players who should just like kind of shake on that because they can like teleport out of the corner anyway. Like really, the only thing Mewtwo's scared of here right now because it's really awkward to edge guard, and he's really only scared of the F smash or a down tilt. So he should be being very campy, um, doing a lot of down tilts of his own, um, teleporting as much as he can. He just wants to play like a little bitch, basically. Jump, dash, use dash attack. Dash attack, even if they nair, I think dash attack can like trade with it. And that's a good trade for you, especially because you're trying to find the skill. Dash attack in general is very good at catching landings, and like if that up smash hit, yes, you would get the kill. Um, but it was really awkward to hit it, especially because his airspeed's pretty good. It's not like Wario airspeed, but it's pretty good. Okay, yeah, Shadow Ball now. I don't know if that up smash can ever hit up there. But if it can, I like the idea. Just unfortunate it didn't hit. But yeah, Shadow Ball now. So if you can get this to an even situation, it's really good for you. And really good, I mean like you're probably making the matchup like evenish. Or more evenish than it is before. If I do have anti-projectile plays, that's such a good back air. Yeah, just keep it on the corner and respect teleport. A lot of people will jump out of this corner. It's a lot harder to go for to like preemptively jump to punish these jumps, unless of course you know as a pattern. It's hard to commit to it so early without like a lot of info, because if they teleport, you just look like a dumbass. And you're just in the air as Kirby, and you're in the corner, and then you want to cry. And crying is not a thing I usually recommend. Okay, cool. Leo, just make sure no one's chatting in the shorts chat. Oh, yeah, we don't really care about that 2%. It's wherever. Ooh. Did they go for a jam? But we got damage. We're not that far behind. We can charge Shadow Ball if we want, but we really need to be like the aggressor here. Like if you need to, yeah, like small Shadow Balls is really hard to deal with. And like trades are really good for him right now. I like this a lot. You saw the F. A lot of people like holding shift after they whiff a move. And I think you punish it very well. Now here's where it gets a bit awkward. Because here's the downside of absorbing Shadow Ball. You lose Inhale, which can help absorb stuff. And it's like your only real anti-projectile tool. Um, so yeah, just keep that in mind. You also lose your command grab, your aerial command grab. It's not that good, but like it's useful. That why is that not working on Mewtwo? Oh, oh, I like that. Okay, now you get to play like the campy bitch. Uh, you can still play like the campy. If you can get out of this corner successfully, you can play like the campy bitch. Okay, they can't play like the campy bitch again. That's unfortunate. You weren't able to get out of the corner. That up there honestly made it really awkward. Ooh, okay. Now we're too in my personal opinion, we're too low for the rack strat. Not the rack strat, the rock strat. So I want to see how you deal with this. Going really low. You can go for a back air there. I think you focus more on trying to recover. I will say, I think they use. Did they use a jump down here? Okay, yeah. If you back aired here, I think you would hit them and then they would just die. I don't know if you could recover, but like a trade's fine here. Yeah, now you're in a really awkward spot. You, I'm not gonna critique you so hard because like I understand your thought process. I think overall it was a decent thought. Um, and I think executing that thought you didn't really mess up that much. I think you should realize when it's okay to trade the stock because you got sent so far out. It's Mewtwo. If you can hit him with an upbeat or hit him with a back air there, you'll probably lose your stock, but it goes back to even. And here's the awkward part. Yes, there's like four minutes and 30 seconds on the clock, so it's probably not gonna be a timeout. But optimally, you should be running that fucking clock. He is a Mewtwo. He's a Mewtwo. He's not a Mewtwo. He is a Mewtwo, but he is a Sonic without spin dash. His spin dash is teleport. So it's a worse spin dash. It's a lot less broken, but it's really annoying to deal with, especially against Kirby. Yeah, like look, ooh, look at me. I really like that inhale. I like that back air. I like that dash attack was what I was talking about earlier, where you just had to catch landings. Ooh, I like that for the Mewtwo. Mewtwo is good. Yeah, it's really hard to get out of the corner. And now you're in a really awkward situation. You got back to ledge. Okay, you're not gonna be forced into a regrab. I'd be careful. Just something to think about. It didn't come up in this moment. Is that if you're fighting a character with multi-hit, regrabs on ledge fucking suck. There's a gamer tech out there where there's like a position where you can cover like literally every single option with any multi-hit, and it's pretty generous. Um, and Mewtwo's that's rapid jab. So yeah, if you're forced to regrab, it's like Omega fuck that they're aware of that. Most people don't know about that. He has too high a percent for that down air. That's unfortunate. Yeah, you're just looking for these back airs. Don't be afraid to run in and go for a grab. Like I get it, you're scared, but you're trying well with back airs. And now you like okay, I've done the conditioning. Now I can start looking for some grabs. And say you grab in front of it, it's like you can't really grab in front of his face. I talked about it earlier, but generally you're not gonna be rewarded for it. Why is there why is Chino Smash Israel being recommended to me? That's weird. Um, let's see. Yeah, nice inhale. That's gonna be really awkward. Like being able to abuse it. Yeah, Nair's really good because it's a multi-hit, and multi-hits on shield on Wi-Fi are fun. I just noticed you get the tail and the ears. But yeah, Mike, let's go through this. Now you're on stage. You do some jumps. Yeah, the trap ball also pushes you back. Okay, I low key liked that. Okay, I liked that, but here's what you do after that spot dodge. Yeah, you mash down smash. Either mash down smash or you mash down tilt. Because then you push them on ledge. But yeah, but you need to bring them off stage. So like up tilt back there would have been pretty good there if that's your combo there. But you need to push them off stage. You put them in an awkward situation where maybe you can get lucky with an F smash read or like a couple like one or two back airs. But you probably lose this game. Oh, uh-oh. Don't shield. I Amazing spot dodge. That's such a good spot dodge. Thank you. Another awkward up smash. Yeah, he is respecting you so much in this situation. Okay, doesn't kill. That air dodge was scary. Dash check. Okay, he's in the air. Yeah, you need to respect that air dodge. That air dodge is really good, so you need to just like doing it. Now you've reset to neutral. Uh-oh. You win this? Uh-oh. You won that. Oh my god, bro. I'm so proud of you, bro. Oh, that was good. I liked that. I loved your spot dodges. Those spot dodges where the arm is you'd be able to clutch up. You did one awkward air dodge, and he did a decently predictable air dodge. But like in these last talk situations, you have to play it pretty safe. So I get why you just nared in place. Um, that was a very good. I was very concerned. Um, I think this match is very awkward for both people. So I think winning it's very, especially because it's so impressive you won. I'm not like trying to glaze, but because it's so hard for Kirby to make a comeback in that matchup. I don't think he was playing like a bitch enough, but he was playing like a bitch. He was doing a little bit, and a little bit's still pretty fucking hard to deal with. Let's see. Okay, this stage. What are my thoughts on the stage? I'm not talking about the last one because I'm just so used to PS2. That's like kind of the default in my head. What? How do I feel about 10? I think it's really good for the Mewtwo because it's a lot easier for them to camp. They have more platforms to teleport onto. Um, they have more places to land to go like for back air, to edge guard you. But here's the thing. But if you have a lead, this shit toxic. This shit's toxic because it's fucking huge and you won't die. And being huge and not dying is pretty fucking good. Yeah, I love how you immediately just ran across the entire stage. You just know he's gonna. You're just like, nah. You're not gonna throw Shadow Ball. You're scared of me. You lost the last match. Uh, you were up. You were like up a whole stock and you lost it somehow. So now I'm just gonna run straight into you. Yeah, I respect it. You don't. Guess you don't want them getting that Shadow Ball. What do you do after the Sword? Uh, I talked about the shielding. How shielding's generally pretty bad against me too. If you're shielding right in front of them. Um, So you can either mash jab, which won't get you much of a reward. You can do something that does a very similar in terms of like frame data, but like it might get you more. It's like down tilt or up tilt. Or you can just like back up. But I don't think generally you back up. Yeah, you go for the jab. You go for jab. You mash on his shield. I also really like that jump because it's really awkward in that like they have to commit to the double jump in that moment to really punish you, and I don't think they can get a forwarder after. Like honestly, I think you're using your jumps pretty well. That was such an awkward rapid jab from them, but I respect you not going for the grab attack. Because because this rapid jab's actually decently good in terms of like frame data and stuff. Um, if you're like a bit late on reacting to it, your grip attack might get shielded. Because this guy, he ain't doing the moment, but he probably would have mass shield if you ended up a little bit closer by the time it ended. Another rabbit jab. Rabbit jab is kind of awkward for Kirby to deal with. I'm not gonna lie. Uh oh. Uh oh. Okay. I like that. Down tilt. Down tilt. Is that minus on hit at what percent? Because he just fucking mashed to that. Okay, you dodged the back airs. I think he was scared of inhale. I don't think he wanted to die at zero. When like I don't think he would die at zero because he can just mash. But and he's not at zero, but he basically is. Okay, he just threw away the edge guard here, and he threw away the ledge trap. Let's go. Yo. Oh yeah, you can't shield. You can't shoot against me too. His grabs are fucked. I like that was such a good grip type timing. Um, shooting there, shooting me, shooting there tells me that you didn't know. Yeah, you're gonna do that, which is also completely understandable. Um, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. A lot of characters like holding shield and on ledge and then reacting to shit. Mewtwo cannot really do that as well because he has really bad attitude options, and you're just so fucking small. So don't be afraid to grip attack a little bit more. Like grip attack there would have been good. Oh, you caught his air dodge. He did that last game. You caught him out for panicking. Get this upset, King. Yeah, now you just play like a little bitch. We embrace it. We embrace this play style, but it's our life. No, how do you get caught by that dash attack? Did you get caught dashing back too much? Yeah, he's a fast boy, and even in the air versus him on the ground, he's faster than you. I don't think you necessarily did anything wrong. I think it was kind of like I think it was honestly kind of a bit risky from the Mewtwo because you're just do risking back air. and dealing a decent bit of damage. But at the same time, back air at least I don't think combos at that percent, so it's not like the most risky thing in the world. Basically, you're gonna eat damage, but you're not gonna eat a Kirby combo. So I guess it's worth it to them, and it worked out, so it was worth it. Um, it was like you were looking for that air dodge. You did that earlier last game. You looked out for it. You see how awkward that is? Like they have to know it's gonna cross up, and like they need to like grab, but like you might be able to spot dodge in time. Like it's such a fucked up move. Ooh, they hit the forwarder. Oh, that's gross. Do you make the comeback from this? Wait, you're up. Yeah, you're up a game, and it's best of three, so I assume you win this. What the fuck? What the fuck? How the? Okay, that made sense once I paused a little while watching that. But what? Okay, I need what the fuck? You confused me twice. Wait, what? What hit you? What? I don't know what happened here. Did, do you reflect? Did you reflect Shadow Ball like a frame of? Oh yeah, you spat him off. Spat it out like frame of. That's fucking hilarious. I just saw him stuff his cheeks and he fucking exploded. Yeah, now you get your pressure on. Forder didn't like working last time here in the situation. Be mindful. He was mindful of it, and he called out the DI. The DIN. He called out the DI. He was awkwardly positioned, so that might work anyway. Because of a tail. But he adapted. He adapted his combo. Oh, oh, it's 58%. Tax affinity can't never change. Oh, that was such a good mix up. I loved that idea. They've been jumping a lot versus you, and they haven't been doing so much teleports. So going for that anti-air, that means you realize that you're in an awkward position. And you couldn't like forward air them or back air them. So like, all right, I'm just gonna go for the uppy, and if I don't get it, that means they're too high in the air to actually punish me in the first place because he's too floaty. Oh, wait, was that another air dodge call out? You called out another air dodge. That's why you're the goat. That's why you're the goat. I think you played that really well. I'm trying to. I was too hyped out from that, but I don't remember my critiques. He's too goaded, bro. That was so good. Um, low key. Only thing I can say is just you gotta do a lot less shields, especially in his face. Um, because like I talked about it earlier, but it's so fucked up. Because Mewtwo, has amazing grabs. Like all of his grabs are fucking amazing. They're either kill throws, they're either throws that do a bunch of damage, combo throws that deal a bunch of damage, or throws that just send you off stage, or you don't want to be, and hurt you pretty well. I think you did very well off stage, which is like the main issue where a lot of people deal with. I think Mewtwo could have played a bit better. Um, like going out there more for the edge guard. See, edge guard you want. Um, like and he actually like went off and shit. And I'm pretty sure he missed all of his ledge traps, like all of his direct ones with like down smash. Trying to think. So like that's definitely areas where the Mewtwo could have improved. But I think it just punishes disadvantage really well. Like you adapted your combo. Like you went for the down air that time, and I think you overall played that very well. I think you have good awareness. Like I can actively see adapting. So there's not much else I can say. I think it's mostly just matchup stuff. Like I think for other characters like Swordies, you can definitely shield there, but you can't versus me too. Those were all the thoughts I was sent. I also saw like a playlist in the channel. I'm not gonna go through that tonight because I already started my stream, and I've been streaming for like half an hour longer than I expected. I hope you guys enjoyed this VOD review. I hope it helped you guys out. And yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing day.